With 2025 just around the corner, there's going to be plenty of new drivers coming to the market. We've tested all of the drivers out on the market in 2024, but could you pick them up at a great bargain going into next season? This is what we're talking about today with Mid-Handicap Dave. We're going to see which one he ranks as the best. There's a few surprises along the way. And guys, if you're new to the channel, then welcome to this YouTube channel. If you want to join us on that journey to 50,000, hit that subscriber button. And guys, if you're a regular viewer of the channel, I hope you are enjoying the content. And is there anything else you want to see from myself and Mid-Handicap Dave? It's currently raining outside, so we're inside today. We're testing drivers and we're seeing which driver you might pick up as an absolute steal going into next season, and which one could help you lower your scores. Right, Dave, which one first? We're going to go with the Tailor Made I've just struck down there.
Yeah.
Right, let's see. Actually, the numbers you see on screen are Dave's because we've just done this full video and the microphones didn't work. So, luckily Dave's still got it in him. So, regular shaft, standard Tailor Made QI10.
A low piercing flight.
A forgiving one to start, Dave. Low on the face, 200 carry, 220. So right on your numbers there from a bad strike. So very interesting. And you'd be wondering there, obviously, why you haven't got the max head. We know the max head was the most forgiving, the 10k inertia. Again, this is the one you like. You didn't like the look of that driver, and when we had it outside, obviously, it didn't perform as well as this one. So this is where, obviously, looks is a big thing.
I do like the gloss finish on this.
Yep.
I think that looks really nice, and the little Tailor Made logo to sort of where you should be hitting the ball.
Yep.
That stands out a little more on it.
Yeah, and it's got that nice white line on the top of the face.
Yeah,
square
it does.
That up
it
as
does.
well.
Yeah.
So this is where, guys, if you're thinking about a second-hand drive, if you're thinking about getting a bargain in 2025, you need to make sure you're getting the head that you like, the shaft, and also one other thing which we will talk about.
Ooh.
Strike-wise, Dave?
It was the face was nice and open, but
again,
really forgiving though.
225 going 240, so extremely long one out there for you, Dave, even from not a square face, let's say.
I might be in the bushes on the right hand side.
Yeah, but again, a good mid trajectory there. So this is where, obviously, even in a standard driver, even if it's not the max and the most forgiving, Dave's still getting plenty of forgiveness there.
Ooh. Other side at fairway.
Oh, we've had one down the middle, one left, one right. Can't blame the club, but 235, Dave, so distance-wise, pretty good.
Yeah.
Dispersion's more down to yourself.
Of course, always is.
Obviously, you like the look of that one. That one performed well outside as well.
It did.
Callaway, Dave, we are going with the max head. So, again, regular shaft, exactly what we'd expect. This is the kind of shaft that you have been fitted for. So, let's see. This one now, like we say, should be a little bit more forgiving. Again, looks-wise, different with the carbon weave on top,
I like.
Dave.
It's still shiny.
Yeah.
I do like shiny things.
Yeah.
So the detail, the Callaway chevron, is it?
Chevron, yeah.
It's not as noticeable, and I'm not sure whether I like that or not. I think I prefer something that stands out a little bit more.
Right, okay, interesting. So again, this is what you have to do. You have to have a golf club that looks good behind a golf ball, that does fill you with that confidence, because we know off the tee, confidence is essential, and the next driver we talk about always generate some comments.
Ooh, big left.
Yeah, a little bit left there, Dave, but let's see. Numbers wise, 200 going 200 and just under 220, yeah. Okay, that is unfortunately is Dave, not the club.
Sounded nice though. Ooh, you couldn't put much more between them, Chris.
No. So interesting here straight away. 292, 192 even, 200.
That would have been nice.
204 yards, so a total miss hit there, so it is 30 yards down, but for that kind of strike, that's what you would expect, because even if you go into this max head, it doesn't mean he's going to save you if you misstrike it, unfortunately. No. It will be a little bit more forgiving like that has been, but this is where it's really interesting that it
high as well, which is unusual for me.
High there.
That's not high though.
And this is interesting there. So there is one thing different with this drive. It is 12 degrees of loft, so it is a little bit more loft, Dave. But the look and everything on there hasn't given you really much confidence. I don't think you like the look behind it as much as the Tailor Made.
No, I don't.
No? And did you notice the more loft?
I didn't notice more loft to look at it, but obviously, well, not in that last shot, but the first two were a lot higher than the Tailor Made.
Yeah, and this is where, obviously, if you go and get something second-hand, buy something off Marketplace, you certainly need to know exactly what you are looking for. So we're going to go now into the most forgiving driver of the bunch here, and one that has been extremely popular. I believe My Golf Spy had this as their #1 driver, and it is that G430 10K Max. We know there's always the talking point of, do you like the look of those turbulators on the top? And it'd be interesting, will we see them go next year? Will they stay? Will they go? Again, no other brand has gone to turbulators, so it's very interesting that Ping have stuck with it for so long.
Yeah, going to say, Ping have stuck with it. I mean, they've had I'm sure I had the first driver that had the turbulators.
The G series or
yeah,
G30?
and that's 12 years ago, probably 10.
Yeah, so probably over a decade ago they've had these. So now obviously we've got the carbon on the top. So this driver has not been just a driver obviously for higher handicapper golfers. There's tour pros using this because it's a bigger head, it's more forgiving, the weight's distributed better, and they can also then get forgiveness as well as maybe a little bit of lower spin. So it certainly was a driver of the people, of all golfers.
I could feel that I'd hit that off the toe.
190 there, going 212. So there's a clear leader so far. This was the most expensive of these three drivers so far.
Which I always thought, I mean, it might not be the case, but I always thought that was unusual for Ping. Because I always thought they were like 30, 40 pounds less than your Tailor Mades and your Callaways.
I also thought that, but obviously in the last few years I've heard and I've been told that normally Ping was right up there price-wise, but they don't do as much marketing as Tailor Made and Callaway, so very interesting. Just a traditional brand. It's a good swing there, nice little draw to the left-hand side. So 215 running out to
240-ish.
240, so a good shot there, Dave. So we'll go one more so you can see we did get forgiveness on that first shot. Again, toe strike. Let's see now what will happen with this one. So plenty of launch. A common theme a little bit left, Dave, but
yeah, that's me, isn't it?
210 going 230, so distance-wise pretty good. More down to you for the left. So
yeah,
really,
I can feel myself opening that shoulder a little bit too much.
A clear winner so far with the Tailor Made.
Yeah.
But interestingly, Dave has this driver as his #1. Zexio, a brand that we didn't have on the channel before. We got a few clubs sent for the man, the myth that is Dave to test out. And this driver certainly performed, as you will see on screen. You can see he got it a long way down there into the 240s. Interesting enough, we do have some turbulators on this driver as well.
Yeah, only
a different looking driver, but it's got a lightweight shaft. This obviously is designed for people with a club head speed around 90 miles an hour, which Dave fits right into that category. And we certainly saw that numbers-wise, it performed exceptionally well. But price-wise, the most expensive of the drivers we've tested ever.
Yeah, not sure if I could get away with that.
So £750 for this driver, but performance-wise, Dave was certainly getting out there. And like I say, we have done this video before, 20 minutes ago, and the audio didn't work, unfortunately. So I will put some of those on screen because Dave did hit the elusive shot that found the middle stripe. But again, there, distance-wise, very good.
Certainly not the middle stripe this time, Chris.
No. But 200 carry going 225. Good distance-wise. It's just a case of Dave's fatiguing after hitting...
Why would I fatigue after 10 shots, though?
34 drivers up there, total shots.
That'll be why, then.
Right, one more, Dave.
That's the kiddie.
And that's another one down the middle like we saw 20 minutes ago. 220, will he get to 240? 240.
And an excellent.
So guys, very interesting there, obviously from Dave. He has tested those premium brands that we all know in Ping, Tailor Made and Callaway. But this driver right here might be the most expensive, but performance-wise has certainly proven that this could be worth the money. But can you get one of these second-hand, just like you will be able to with those other brands in January? Where are you looking to get your clubs from? Are you going to go second-hand, or are you going to be waiting for the new stuff to come out? Get in those comments below, guys. And if you're enjoying the content, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you again later in the week.